Good morning. How are y'all this morning? I just want to tell y'all, I was looking over some footage of the video that I filmed yesterday with Granny on her cooking video. Y'all, I should do a whole video on what it's like to video Granny so y'all could see the production and the hilarity of it. It is, I just sit there and laugh because she is so all over the place. She goes 90 miles an hour and she don't understand. You have to stop. You have to show them what you're doing. You have to tell them what you're doing. And I just laugh. And I really hope y'all can get the gist of the recipe and how to do it because, yeah, I mean, I try. I really do try. So, she's so precious. I just love her so much. She just cracks me up. But anyway, I just want to pop on here and say, hey, I tried to have y'all video up for Sunday, but for whatever reason, it didn't upload. So, uploading it again. So, it'll be going up on Monday. Y'all, please excuse this hair. I just woke up. So, it'll be going up Monday. But by the time y'all see this, this won't matter. So, just don't worry about what I just said. But I did try to have y'all video for Sunday, but I went and spent the day with my granny when we filmed the video, and so it's a lot of it's about her. So, I'm trying to talk James into going to get my paint for me. I've picked out my color, and I've come up with some new ideas from my bathroom, what I want him to do. So hopefully he'll go pick up my paint for me today and I can get in there and get started painting and he can do his little project that I've come up with for him. So, all right, I'm making me some coffee. I'm gonna sit down and drink some coffee and I don't know, but I'll check back with you later. Oh, I meant to tell y'all, God, this hair is so scary. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna show y'all, we have our first squash and our first little tomato out of our garden. So I was out there looking at it this morning and Granny had advised us to not let the squash get too big because then they're not good. So that we had a squash that was ready and one of my little cherry tomatoes fell off the other day. And so I've been waiting for it to get ripe. So I'm gonna show y'all, I'm so excited. We're farmers. We are farmers, y'all. There it is. There's our squash. And our little tomato. So excited. It is really, really satisfying to see something grow that you've planted and watched and put time into. I love it. And even though like I was used to this growing up as a kid, we always had gardens and stuff, but it's just something about having your own. My granny was really proud of us because all of her grandchildren, well, most of her grandchildren were telling her about their garden. So she's like, I'm so proud of y'all. Cabinet coming down. What you need my help with? We took the door off the front to make it a little easier. Try to take the shelves out, but they're in there pretty tight. Ooh. Cabinet is down thanks to the hubs. Oh my gosh. That made all the difference in the world. This is what color the walls were before I had them painted this color. Now they're gonna get that third layer. What, James? Now we're gonna put it in the master bath. All right, y'all. James moved my cabinet in the bath. And then I did this. I put this little shelf that was already up. I put it back there. I got a different wreath and I put this sign here and the other one here. This was the two signs I had over the toilet. And then for the top, I put the other lantern I made. And then that's one of my honeysuckle vines that I bought from the at-home store that I hauled for y'all. And this is a wreath I'd gotten off of Amazon that was in the front bathroom because the wreath I originally had here, I thought it was just a little too small. And I still think it needs something right here. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out and get something. But that picture my mama painted me. So I'm not really liking what's on the shelf, but for the time being, it'll do. So I just love it over the toilet. I think it's perfect, and it allowed me to utilize storage. Like I can put my toilet paper and extra bottles of shampoo and soap and all that kind of stuff in this cabinet, and then freeze up this cabinet for like sheets, towels, you know, my hair dryer, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm very happy, and I'm so thankful that James helped me out and did that for me this morning. Woo. I'm hot, tired. I've got the first coat on, first cut in, and y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the name of the color because I had several of y'all asking what color my walls were, and I don't remember the name of the color of my walls, but the color I'm painting the bathroom is so close. It's just a smidge darker, and when I went to cut in and I painted and did my first swipe with the paintbrush, it was the exact same color. Of course, it dried just a little bit darker, but I was like, don't tell me I picked out the same color. But it's dry and darker, just a little bit darker, not much darker. But yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all the name of that, and that will be, I probably am gonna paint the rest of my house that color too because I really like it. It's got a little more brown in it and not as much warmth in it. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I'm gonna take a break just a second and kind of let that dry so I can go back and see where I've missed, because it's so close. The color was like identical when I put it on wet, so I couldn't really tell where I missed cutting it in. God, I hate painting around toilets too, but that's neither here nor there. And it's just an awkward little space in there. The ceilings are so high, and I'm having to rig up my ladder where I can get over the tub, and having to be an acrobat, so I'm probably gonna be sore tomorrow. But the good thing about it is I will get to rest on Memorial Day because I'm getting this done on Sunday. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Excuse me. But other than that, I'm really happy the way it's turning out. And then James, I need him to get out there and build me that shelf so I can get it stained and hung up, and then I can start decorating, because I'm not gonna decorate anything in there until my shelf is up, because some of the items that I have in there will go on my shelf and all that. So, but he's not the type that I can just go out there and say, chop, chop, because then he won't do it. He'll just, y'all understand? So and plus, once he does it, it'll be done right. So it'll be there when he gets there, right? But I'm really proud of how the cabinet turned out in my bathroom. I think I'm going in there to change what I've put up on that one wall. And when I do that, I'll definitely show y'all, because the more I look at it, I don't like the wreath there. So I think I can hang that other picture there and just put the wreath somewhere else, and then get some stuff for that. So anyway, busy. I will check back with y'all in a little bit. Well, I feel very accomplished today, and I can't wait to put my bathroom back together tomorrow and film that for y'all, and see how we decorate it with all the new goodies. What, Bob? So for now, I'm gonna say goodnight, and I will check back in with y'all soon. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.